What is going on, my friends? Hank here, and welcome to the Sprues and Brews Scale Modeling Studio. The bunker. It's been a while since I've had a chance to show you guys around, so we'll do a little walkthrough, show you what's what, how we do things around here. As always, I will have links to everything we're talking about down in the description if you see anything that catches your fancy, and if you'd like to check out any tutorials for the builds that you see, I'll have links to those down there as well. Alright, let's take a little spin around. Okay, so we'll start right here at my main workstation and work our way around counterclockwise, I suppose. This is where all my building and painting work goes down. The desk itself is one of those adjustable height standing desks. This one is from FlexiSpot. They were kind enough to send one over for a little demo. Super sturdy, I can raise and lower it depending on what I'm working on, though I tend to keep it right here. On top, we've got my cutting mat, well adorned with strips of masking tape from various projects. I try and take this all off every few months. We're getting close to needing another cleanup, obviously. The mat is from the folks at Tankcraft. Fantastic stuff. If you're spending enough time building, you might as well have a mat that looks great as well. My 109 mat has served me very well over the years, and I think I still have an affiliate code with Tankcraft, so if you do want to grab one of these, be sure to use my code down below. Save you a little cash. Lighting the situation here, we've got this little flexible desk lamp. You can adjust the brightness, temperature, all that good stuff. This other boom here is for my camera when I'm doing top-down shooting. This adjusts as well, of course. Gives a nice sturdy platform for build and painting footage. In the back, we've got most of my tools of the trade. This little glass pencil holder thing has got all my most used tools in there. Spruce nippers, hobby knife, tweezers, putty, paste, some toothpicks, painting jigs, all the goodies. And next to it, miscellaneous brushes. I keep these in this lovely old Pusser's rum tin. Love this mug, a staple of my modeling work since I started. My aircraft jig, this is from Bulldog Models over in the UK. Great little gadget. I believe Chris is still cruising away with the 3D prints over there, so say hey for me if you pick one of these up. Lovely little tool, use this all the time. And of course, our Tamiya extra thin in this little table anchor from Tankcraft as well. Behind all that, I've got a couple of wall racks for my paints, all Ammo MIG and Vallejo, just my taste personally. The left side is all the airbrush formulated stuff, the right side is the thicker brush painting stuff, and this chaos over here is all my other little ready rack of frequently used products. Thinners, primers, varnishes, tape, microsol, microset, my wet palette for brush painting, super glue, Fallschirmjäger gravity knife, you know, just the stuff you need. And back there, of course, the trusty Snow White decal bowl. Gotta have it. For decor around this section, we've got kind of a mixed theme here. My USAAF and some Wehrmacht stuff. The STG-44, of course. This is a lovely replica from Denix. All the firearms that you see in here are. The real stuff is locked up, of course. But these are wonderful set dressing. I've got a couple monogram Revell B-17Gs up here. I adore these old kits. The Crusher, I believe, is from Epic Militaria over in the UK. All the replica gear is either going to be from Epic Militaria or at the front here, stateside. Wehrmacht impression with the MP40. Luftwaffe Crusher, Knight's Cross with oak leaves and swords. The Kar 98K, late model steel handgranate. And this distinguished gentleman here, M43 uniform and helmet from at the front. Down below the desk, this is very important, my air cleaner. This is from Lavoie, and it's always rocking away down there. I crank it up higher when I'm painting, but it's rated for a much larger space than this, so gets the job done quite well. And next to it, hello, we've got my air compressor. I've been using this trusty little thing forever. Love this guy. Which brings us to airbrushing. I do all my spraying work right in the same space. I use these drop sheets right over the cutting mat and just swap those out when I need to paint. I'm currently brushing with this gorgeous little single-action Iwata HPM2. I picked this up a couple years ago just to test it out, and it kind of became my daily driver. Lovely brush. Respirator, very important. Stay safe. And that brings us to the newest addition to the bunker here. I call this the Sierra Nevada Wall of Jets, working title. If you're a regular viewer of the channel, you guys know I've been on a bit of a jet kick lately, and this is where they all go. All 148 scale. Our current roster is as follows. FA-18E Super Hornet, F-105G Thunder Chief, F-15C, F-15C, F-4G, F-16C Block 42 Aggressor, and F-16C Block 50. And at some point, this little Hasegawa F-104 will join the mix as well. If you're curious how I mount these, you are in luck. I've got a video on the subject, link down below. Spinning around over here to the editing station, behind the scenes action. The juice behind the operation is my HP Omen. This is a 45-liter case, Intel i7, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD, 10 terabyte external that I swap out when I need to. All the archival footage is on there. Thousands of hours of modeling. A couple monitors for editing and such. My mic here is a Sterling audio condenser. I've had this for years. This pipes through my Focusrite audio interface over there. Behind all this is studio lighting, for the most part. I've got these 2 LED lights for my fill and key lights, respectively. My trusty teleprompter's back there for all my talking headshots. This thing is a game changer and saves me a billion hours of editing. Scripting stuff out is one of the more time-consuming parts of this whole operation, believe it or not. This guy acts kind of as a little diffused rim light, separates me from the background a bit. And behind all this is mostly storage. Reference material, some in-progress kits, figure boxes, all of that good stuff, and an M16, you know. Over here, more storage, behind door number 1. We don't need to go in there and see all our Christmas and Halloween stuff. This funky little light with the Sprues and Brews / Armor Division patch colors. And this IKEA case with a small collection of my work. I rotate out what's in here every once in a while. I have a video from a while back on my bigger case upstairs that's got the bulk of my work in it, but we've got some stuff in here right now. Various Luft birds. American section, my RT diorama Sommerglees with a whole pile of figures hanging out. None of these are permanently mounted, I just wanted to give them a spot to mingle, so to speak. Hi, Marilyn. American Stealth Birds, Academy F-22, Toomey F-35A, 2 gorgeous kits I built in the last few months here. And a slew of miscellaneous armor down here on the bottom. This is also where Roger hangs out when I'm working, until he gets bored and decides to leave. There's always a rotating collection of toys he brings down to squeak when I'm trying to record. Very helpful. Kits, all over the place. Trash. You gotta have a big bag ready. And some more display space. Some American impressions here. Again, all replica stuff from out the front mostly. Weapons from Denix. My plaque. Thank you, everyone. Literally don't have one of these without y'all, so thank you again. This Willie Pete grenade is new. This is from Stand in the Door. I'd heard some good things about these guys and picked up a couple replica grenades. Good quality stuff. It's required that you have an MG34 in the studio, obviously. My Hamburger Hill Dio. I did a video on this a while back. Planning to keep adding some figures to this as I pick them up. The Huey's just sitting there. That's not going to be part of the final product. Just a good spot for it. This is the first rotary wing aircraft I've done, actually. I didn't do a video on it because I wanted to do some practice first before sharing anything with you guys, but I think something like this might be in the cards for the future. B-25. Lovely Tamiya F-84 Thunderjet. Snag one of these for yourself if you ever see them kicking around at a show or something. Wonderful kit. And some other little vignettes I've done over the years. My Operation Vengeance P-38, another beautiful bird. And the M4A1 I did for my Sherman group build a few years back. And that just about rounds it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this little walkthrough. If you do have any questions or want any more information about stuff you see here, do leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer any questions you guys might have. But that's a little sneak peek behind the scenes here at Sprues and Brews Scale Modeling in 2026. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and until next time, be well, happy building, cheers.